Hey walkers, so I wanted to jump on today and talk a few minutes and give you an invitation. So today was about peace with yourself, and Annie talked about specifically peace with your body. And honestly, that is what Better Together Fitness is all about. And you cannot have peace with your body truly if you don't look at yourself as a whole being. God tells us to love Him with all of our heart, our soul, our mind, and our strength. And that is because we are a whole person. So if we are not at peace in our bodies, that is a signal to us that there is other areas, our mind, our soul, our heart, that we also don't have peace with, or vice versa. And so as I was listening today, I was very aware of the fact that many of you don't know me, know what I do, and know who I am. And so I wanted, especially those of you who are local, but even those that aren't, that is what I do. Embodied faith, that we train from the inside out. We train from soul to skin at Better Together Fitness. And sometimes we do that through exercise. So if you're here local, I've had a couple of you ask me about training and what I do. There are some options there for you that we could talk about if you're interested in that. But what I really felt like the Lord wanted me to invite you to today is something I'm doing in January. Lisa, who we've been listening to on the other podcast, the Revelation Wellness podcast, has written a book this year called The Body Revelation. And I am a certified, you probably have heard some of her advertisements about becoming a Revelation Wellness instructor or fitness preacher, gospel teacher. And I went through that training this last year and have been certified with the organization. And so I am going to be teaching a course in the new year on her book that is all about how to find that peace, all about how to take the pains of life, mentally, physically, emotionally, all of those pains, and to metabolize them for God's glory and your good. And it is really a God setup, honestly, because the chapters are relatively short. You'll read a chapter. At the end of the chapter, there is a link where you will then go and take a 20-minute walk with Lisa, and she will help you to metabolize and work through and talk you through that chapter. And then we will have classes where I can go into a little bit more in depth. We can talk about specifics. We'll have some small group discussion. We're also going to be doing some meditation, some movie meditation, where we're going to be stretching and caring and loving our bodies well while meditating and processing with the Lord. So if that is something, like when you listen to that today and you were like, this is something I need to work on, peace with myself. If you've been one that jumps on a new diet cycle in January, or I don't know, you just need some renewing of your mind around your body, around your mind, around your heart, around your soul, around being a whole person. If you need to renew your mind around nutrition, movement, then I think that this might be something that you were here for, so that you could get a taste of it and then really dive in deep. It is going to be a 13-week course. We will start January 15th, I believe, is a Monday, and we will meet every Monday for 13 weeks. The cost is $195. Now, here's the thing. My plan was to do this all in person, but there are so many of you that are not local. And if this is something you're interested in, then we can figure it out. But Zoom is a beautiful thing. We all figured out in 2020. And so don't hesitate to reach out if this is something you're interested in. So you have the next few weeks to pray about it. I'll talk about it more later. I haven't even really advertised it to the public at this point. And so here you are, getting an opportunity to hear about it first. So if you're interested in that, if you just really were listening, like that you felt what she talked about today deep in your bones, or if you knew that that was something you needed some more work on, then pray about it. Ask for the course for Christmas. Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna finish my walk. I hope you're getting some miles in today, and more importantly, spending time with Jesus and making peace with yourself. First steps. All right, talk to you later. Bye.